Hello, this is a quick walkthrough of TutorAid. I will go through all the major features, parts, and technologies that were used to put together this great app. TutorAid was designed by a tutor who has a tutoring business and has over 120 students at this time. She needed an app that she can use to maintain all her student records, attendance information, payment information, and have an easy to use methods to view and modify that data. It has been over a year that she's using and improving this app, and now we're offering these capabilities to you. I would like to start pointing out the fact that we're using SQL database to maintain and manage all the data. The app provides you with the capability of exporting all that data to a location on your device, and then later it can be moved to a PC, to a backup device, to another mobile device. And if you're familiar with SQL database, you can modify and improve the data. And when you buy a new tablet, you can simply import that new information back in. Now let's go to the features. It starts with the dashboard or main screen, whichever you would prefer to call. This screen has a list of buttons that will take you to the most used screens in the app. It also shows you some quick information about the current week attendance, about the student numbers, and the payment information and date. So let's get started with the first one. Now this one will take us to the current week attendance information. You'll see day by day attendance details, and this last part does not stop at Saturday. Currently Sunday is not showing up just because we don't have any students in there, so it dynamically changes. Now when you click on any of the weekdays, it will take you to the detail information, or I call this screen daily attendance. It gives you a little more important, more detailed information about the attendance, and it sorts all the students based on the time they start. It also has this. The screen also has a quick link or button that will take you to the payment information, which will go later on. Now from this screen you can navigate to the previous weeks just by clicking on those, or you can go to the next week by clicking next button. And again, just like the other page, this one also has a button that will take you to the payments screen. Now next one is the students. As you can imagine, this shows you a list of students with their images, if you take their images, and also some quick references of their phone numbers or email addresses if they're available, and date of birth. This is just to quick remind you that when their birthdays are, so you won't miss congratulating them. Now this is the screen where you add a new student as well. Adding a new student is a simple process, but I would not take too much time right now. I'll do another video for that. Now inactive students, this is a great feature if you have a student that stops attending. So instead of just deleting that person, you just deactivate them. And if we go to Henry's detailed information, you'll see there. So you can simply deactivate this person instead of deleting that, and it will keep the student in the records, but it will show it only in a separate list. Alright, now in the detailed student detailed information, as you can see, it gives you the capability of collecting and storing very detailed information about the student, about your payment information, how much you're going to charge them hourly, how much you're going to charge them for extra stuff, like if you give them a ride from their home to your tutoring center, or from school to the tutoring center and back, or you're going to feed them snacks or whatever. That's the information. Now, and at the bottom you will see all the weeks in a year, and what details about their attendance. Now all of these are clickable. When you click on those, you go to the detailed information, detailed screen, of that week's attendance. You can modify them by clicking on this, or you can click here and just remove the entire day, and decide to save it, and everything will be saved for you. Now I'm gonna go back here into the screen and point out that once you create 1 week's attendance, you simply use this duplicate button to replicate this same week's attendance to any of the weeks on the schedule, and it doesn't have to be the weeks in the future. It could be, you can modify weeks in the past as well. Edit attendance will give you options to remove certain weeks out of the attendance. That's just a nice housekeeping. It will keep the lists shorter. That is all I wanted to talk about the students' detailed information. Now let's go to payments. Since this is a business, you want to keep track of all the payments. This is where you will see week by week information, all the attending students lists. Even not attending ones, they'll show up with a different information. You'll see when you have some, and you'll see how much they owe you and how much they have paid. These little arrows right here just indicate that Christine has an overpayment on the previous week. Matter of fact, I'll go to the previous week to show you. And there it is. Instead of paying $130, she has paid $150. And as you guessed, the down arrow means there's an underpayment for Tintin. When a person pays, you simply hit the paid button, and right away that will change. If you hit it by a mistake, or things change, you hit the pay unpaid button. It takes the payment off. Now, if they pay some other, instead of $118, they pay you $18. You simply go to other payment option. You enter that new amount, say OK, and the payment list will be updated. These are your totals. Again, just like the attendance, you can go to previous week, or you can go to next week. That is it for the payments. Now, reports is, I think, is one of the most interesting screens. It will show you week by week information totals, as how much you were supposed to collect and how much you did collect. Right now everything shows up as 0 because I haven't been marking in this test environment. It will also show you month-to-month information, as well as yearly income, how you did. Now, as you can see that there's some months missing between February and August. It's simply removing the program actually removing all the months and all the weeks that have no attendance at all. So if you decide to close your tutoring center for a month or a couple of weeks, it just cleans them. It keeps it nice and clean, nice housekeeping. Now you have two extra buttons down here. Graph per student. This will show you all your students, all your active students, in a descending order, keeping the highest paying ones on top, lowest paying at the bottom. This is a nice information, I think, to have. You can also view your income per week, and it will show you how you're doing, and you see if your income is increasing or decreasing, and what you should do to improve it. Now, the following one is the calendar. Now, calendar simply shows you all the weeks in the year, and when you do a long click on this, you can go to the attendance or the payment information of that particular week and see how you did on that week. The years will be automatically added to your calendar. You don't have to do it manually at all. However, if you, let's say you've been tutoring for a couple of years already, and the years are adding up, you simply can go and say, you know what, hide year 2011 or 2012, and it will not delete it. Simply, it will hide that year from the calendar and from the attendance list from the students. It's a really nice housekeeping feature. Keeps the list shorter, easy for you to search something, and improve the performance as well. And once you decide to bring them back up, you simply hit the unhide all, and they all will come back for you. Now, email. This one shows you all the list of students that actually have email address entered in there. As you can see, Christine is not showing up here because I did not enter her email address. So if you want to send a general notification to all your students or their parents, you simply select whomever you want to send it to. You can write your message here, hit the OK, and this will trigger your emailing or messaging app to come up and take that information and share it, send it to those email addresses. And that is it. We also have a help option here that will open up and start going through some of the screens with explanation of what each button does. And later on, we'll try to improve this and maybe provide you with videos for specific actions that you need to take. That is all. Thank you very much. Enjoy.